Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's cracking? What's happening? It's your boy, the Showbill at 8. We are back again with another stream today. I know it's been a minute. It's, been, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 days, something like that. But if you follow on YouTube, you've gotten videos almost every single day since I streamed last anyway. First off, what's good? What's cracking? How y'all doing? King Brian, I see you. Go and get it, bro. Go and get it, bro. Looks like you got first again today. Well, it's good to see y'all here. We're going to see how many more people get on. This will not be a long stream. It's probably going to be about an hour, something like that, hour and a half. I mean, it's almost 11 o'clock here right now, and I kind of wanted to be out the door by noon, but I mean, I can take a little bit of a loss on time. But today, I'm going to be doing more recording. I'm going to be out. I'm going to where I like to call adult Disneyland. It's Roppongi, and it's the spot for everything, everything. It's about an hour away from me, which is not that big of a deal. But I want to get there kind of early during the day and then be there till late at night, because when that city when it lights up out there, it lights up, and the shit that's going on out there is wild. It's like always wild. But yo, we got some things I want to talk about. Of course, y'all probably saw it in the title, the Aiden Ross Playboy Cardi situation. Man, that was like watching a robbery. It was, I watched a criminal act happen right live on stream. And we'll get into it when we hop into the video or whatever. Let me know if I need to adjust anything as far as my volume, anything else like that. And of course, when the video's going, the volume on there. And then we're probably going to hop into Japanese Tinder or Tinder in Japan. And then I'm going to talk to y'all about dating in Japan. So for 4 consecutive nights, I had 4 different dates. I got another one tonight. So like, look, ugh, it's interesting, and I know there's a lot of stuff that people have said about it, but this is coming from someone who not only has lived here before, grew up, around it, but actually dates here, and we're not just talking like meeting foreign women, outside of Japan and dating them, which that, yo, that's happened a lot since I've been here too. But no, actual women from Japan, Japanese women, culturally from here, grew up here, so on and so forth, and how like it can differ from other places in throughout the world, especially in the states. What else? I mean, primarily that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna be getting out in a little while, and of course, I'll have I recorded a video a few nights ago and didn't actually get to go to Roppongi that day because of the fact that it got cold. Not only did it get cold, but that very next morning I woke up, it was snowing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna stick around, here and where I'm at in Asakusa, and go and do normal day to day thing. If I can, I'll hit out to Roppongi, but couldn't get out there. But that night, I ended up meeting a bunch of people while out at one of the izakayas, out drinking, having a good time. We all did karaoke. Like you can see that it was on. I think I put it on Twitch, or not Twitch, but make TikTok and maybe a short video on YouTube or whatever. And then yesterday, I was sick. I was sick as hell. Or yeah, it was yesterday, and it snowed all day long too. Like that was a mess. And I know I only got sick because the night before I shouldn't have gone out. I should not have gone out, but I did go out, and I was out just being wild as hell, doing crazy shit. Just ear infection, something like that got me, but you know what? I get over stuff like that really, really quick. But anyway, we gonna go ahead and hop into this video. But before that, hey, if you're on YouTube, go ahead, like the stream. Most definitely feel free to hop in the chat and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, give a follow, subscribe. Feel free to hop in the chat, most definitely. And let me make sure my chat is actually working, because I know every now and again, chat just shuts down. There we go. All right, it looks like we're good. Cool. So, first thing we're gonna watch, we gotta watch this this robbery that happened live on stream. Let's see. I'm still trying to get used to my setup right now, and this setup's gonna change because, well, I found a new spot, and then after talking to the school I'm working for, they were like, how would you feel about moving? And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? So they're trying to get me to move into another city, and that's where I'll be. So it's like, I may as well not get comfortable at this point in time, because I'm going to be moving, to another city for work. But anyway, so if you guys didn't see this, Aiden Ross had been throwing this out there everywhere. It was all over Twitter. It was all, or X. It was all over anything and everything as far as platforms go that he could put it out on, because he was getting CARTI, Playboy CARTI on his stream. That's one of the hardest people, I guess, to get to do anything. Now, I'm going to tell you something right now. If a dude roll around looking like an NPC, more than likely in person, the nigga gonna be an NPC. Like, for real. I'm not even playing. But this had to have been one of the most awkward streams I have ever seen. And this isn't, like, as far as the lighting, everything else has nothing to do with me. This is how he was set up that night, because they told him he needed to go to a specific spot. It needed to be dark. All these other things. Mind you, this stream went on for hours, because he waited, I want to say, like 2 hours or so for him to show up. Is this the card game scam? No. This was him meeting Playboy CARTI. But it says Aiden Ross and Playboy CARTI full stream, but if you notice, it's only 6 minutes and 19 seconds, and there's a reason. Let's go ahead and check this out real quick, man. This is a mess. I love having this thing as a touch screen, but it's kind of annoying at times.
Is here. Finally, about time.
You can't see shit.
About time, chat.
If from what I understand, some music started playing or something like that, and I might have to skip over that part.
I want to react to some shit.
Yo, his chat is going mad. There's over, at this point, I want to say like 380 plus thousand people. You can't even see him. Again, Aiden was waiting for like, there he is.
Nice to officially meet you. Chat. CARTI in the right now. We got 500,000 people watching.
There. 500,000.
This is the camera right here. Right here. Been waiting for you for 2 hours, bro. They just.
That's the thing. I mean, his mods are catching most of his chat or whatever, but yo, he doesn't get to read a lot of it. He sees what he can see, and that's it. He'll shout out some shit every now and again, but it's mainly like when people sub or they'll like pay and have the voice read, the chat read or whatever. Same stuff I have on here too. But this man showed up in a dark ass room in all black leather. Yeah, when they donate and everything else, yeah. Because, I mean, they'll donate to voice to text to voice. But this man showed up in all black leather. Like I said, NPC. Is that a mask? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He came in a whole ass BDSM outfit to a stream. All right? Let's keep this going.
They love you so much, bro. And they feel amazing you're here now.
I love you.
Look, this nigga.
Here.
I love you.
Chat, you guys gotta understand, bro. The stream, it's your first time doing the stream, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got you, bro. I got you. Yo, if you guys wanna, actually, matter of fact, I got you, bro.
Now,
I got some cash for you.
now, okay.
Gift from me to you.
Okay, hold up. In that bag was supposed to be $2 million. He also was giving them, was it a Ferrari? Something like that? And then there was a jet that was involved and everything else in order to get him to and from. Where is it robbery? Nick, this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This was set up like Aiden was in a snuff film, like straight up. Or he was about to get robbed. That's what this whole situation looked like. Like, how do you even know if that's CARTI in the outfit? But it's him. It's him. The nigga barely speak. He can barely speak. Not that he just barely speaks. I don't know if he has a full grasp on the English language, other than when it's time for him to rap. Reminds me of an episode of Narcos. Yo, that's what listen, I know you pull out the duffel bag full of cash. So $2 million. $2 million. Now the agreement, they had this agreement over the phone. Over the phone. He told him, you're going to come on, you're going to have a good time, we're going to chop it up for an hour or two, a couple of hours, something like that. What's being offered to you is $2 million, a whip, and a jet that's getting you to and from. Probably a couple of other amenities. And they were trying to sign him up for a multi-million-dollar deal on Kick. And there's only 6 minutes and 19 seconds of footage. All right.
It's a good amount of money in here. It's a lot amount of money in here. I got you, bro. From me to you. Yeah, I got you, bro. Oh, you do hugs. Okay.
Awkward hugs, bro.
Yeah, you want to take a seat?
He didn't sit down the whole time.
Okay.
He didn't sit at all the whole time, which had to be awkward.
5'9". How tall are you? 6'2".
6'2".
Really?
The nigga whispering the whole time.
I don't know. Wait, can Betsy put the camera up?
He said that's not CARTI.
Real quick. I like the mask, bro. What'd you like? What kind of mask is that? Oh, the shoes too.
It's him. It's him. Bro, this is so awkward.
Nike Air Forces. Yeah. One day you gotta get me right though.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
What's the deal with the mask? That's just something you've been rocking with lately?
It was actually a gift from Rick.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
He said I'd be scared. Bro, I feel
Chat,
awkward
look, if you guys
watching
got
this.
questions for him, You don't got them for too long. You let me know. You let me know right now. I really do appreciate you coming though, for real. I know you don't ever do shit like this, and it means a lot.
He dressed like Kanye ain't that weird.
Shout out to Kick again for making this shit possible. And
Kanye weird, but
watching this shit, so
I don't know about that weird.
that's fire. You working on the album though, right?
Love you. Love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on. Wait, talk real quick.
Love you. Thank you so much for everything. 2024 music. Thank you, ADIN Ross, too, for hospitality.
Got you, bro.
It's important that we have, like, you know, good bonds with the streamers.
Oh man.
Eddie, we gotta sign him full time to Kick. Put the camera up a little bit more.
Now hold up.
Oh, there you go. You playing games and shit? Video games?
4 minutes.
No. Oh man, you gotta play some games with me one time. It'll be fun. Oh, can you do me a favor? Could you ask people to follow me on Kick?
Mm-hmm. Follow ADIN, please.
Thank you, bro.
And thank you so much.
Bro, oh my God.
Bro, why do you guys think it's not him? It's obviously him, bro. Y'all are trolling. It's obviously him.
This is so harsh.
So how's the album coming along? It's coming along good? You excited for it?
So excited.
Damn, bro. Anything you could tell us? Tell the people?
Mind blowing.
Mind blowing.
My best.
Everybody said this
very
about him
best.
too. This is how awkward he was gonna be on the stream as far as like
2024.
as far as talking.
Once again, thank you for everything, and I love you. I wouldn't be here without anybody, so thank you again. ADIN Ross, thank you.
I got you, bro. Yeah. Damn, bro. Like, it's just crazy you're actually here. I really appreciate it. I honestly didn't think it was going to happen, bro. I didn't think it was going to happen. I know you're very busy. You're locked in on the music and stuff, so I didn't think it was going to happen. How was your day today? What did you do?
He trying.
Yeah, thank you so much. Pleasure. Back to the studio.
Excuse?
For music.
Nah, bruh. Nah. At that point, as they not been like, excuse me? Did you just say back to the studio? Nigga, it's been 6 minutes since you've been out here, and you talking about you going back to the studio right now? Nah, bruh. Nah, we not having this. So, let's see.
You leave right now? All right, let me mute real quick.
Yo.
学生の皆様
That's awkward. That's hella awkward. So, that's another thing. Oh my God. The ads in Japan are crazy. Absolutely crazy on YouTube. But anyway. So this man, that's not Rob. That'd be nice and scary. Yo, that's about as close to a robbery as I have seen in a minute. A live robbery. This man got on the phone, makes this deal with another man, says, I'll chill on your stream, chop it up with you, talk about music, listen to some music, do some things, talk with your audience, talk with my audience, bring the two together, get something cracking, something happening. Robbery is 21 Savage. hey, but they still cool. So, whatever. No. $2 million for 6 minutes. Now, Aiden said that he didn't give it all to him. He didn't get all of it. And I do know that when they were trying to catch the jet, Aiden was like, nah, man, he can't have that. He cannot have that jet. That's done. It's wraps. He just sketched out on me, dipped. I know that when they pay artists to go and do shows and stuff like that, I mean, artists get paid. That's where they make most of their money, when they go and tour or when they go and do like private parties and everything else. But ain't nobody Ain't nobody. Playboy Cardi, goddamn at the least, getting paid $2 million, a whip, and a private jet for 6 minutes of not even entertainment, bro. That was straight up. It was hard to watch, and you know, ADIN was heated. He was heated. Everybody was heated, and of course, in the end, you know, the outcome is not just ADIN's fans, but Cardi's, you know, his fans and everything else were like, man, what kind of bullshit was that? You didn't represent a damn thing. And it sets a bad precedence, too. It sets a precedence that, you know, other artists, if streamers are going to have them on, it's like, well, they could pretty much be asking for anything, do as little as possible, get paid, and dip. But beyond that, I don't understand why ADIN didn't think it was smart to actually get everything done in writing. And if Playboy Cardi would have been like, nah, I don't do that, you know, whatever. Well, guess what? Well, fuck it. You ain't getting paid. You ain't coming on then. That's just all there is to it. Like, you can't do stuff like that without having it in writing. Like, an issue. Now, everybody feels like they had a loss because that money wasn't just ADIN's. I think it was from one of the head, like, the owners of Twitch. Even though I understand, like, you know, ADIN and them, they own a portion of it, there's still people above them, the CEOs and shit like that. Good question. But it's just one of those things where, like, they have to learn. It feels kind of disingenuous, too. And what I mean by that is you're paying somebody to come on, hang out, and possibly bond and have some form of friendship with them and to boost your numbers. I get that. I get the business aspect of it. But damn, they got people they know. He did a stream with Chris Brown. Them two was cool and a motherfucker together. It was nowhere near like that. That's Chris Brown too. Like, come on, man. He does streams with 21 Savage. He does streams with so many other people. And it's nowhere near like that. None of them have ever been that awkward. They actually interact. They have a good time with each other. They, like, you know, they build rapport and they end up going back and doing it over and over and over again. But that right there, that was just, man, if that wasn't robbery, that was just bad business all in all. Even if he didn't get the full $2 million, even if he didn't get that, that's still just, whatever he got, it wasn't worth it. That's real. That's absolutely real. If you could smash one celebrity, who would it be? Man, I got a bunch of answers to that, but for some reason, the one that always, nah. Yeah, it has to be. It is only because Better in Person, one, like, years ago, one time, just like in a flash, like, oh shit, like, whoa. And I had always had a thing for her. Jennifer Love Hewitt. I don't know what it is about that woman. Oh my God. I might put somebody down to get it. I don't know. I might have to put somebody in the dirt to get at that. Like, if Satan came and said, hey, yo, listen, you get to smash this for as long as you want to. Here's the pass. What you giving up? What you need, bro? Like, that's just what it is. I don't know. If anything, and like I said, the reason why would be because of, like, knowing for a long time, I had a thing for that woman. Like, growing up, like, watching her movies and shit like that, I was like, ooh. And there was a different nickname that went around for her, too. But I won't say that. But anyway, yeah, it would be her, Jennifer Love Hewitt. If you don't know who that is, it's like that old movie, what was it called? I Know What You Did Last Summer or whatever. And then she did some show where I never fucking got to watch this show, but she was supposedly like, was it a dominatrix or was she like, I don't know, something like that. But I saw an ad for it and I was like, ooh, that's exactly why I want to smash that. Like, that's exactly why. All right, so moving on, but that whole situation, yeah, I don't know what y'all thought about it. Let me know, because to me, that felt like a rip, a straight up rip off. Like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You, I know Aiden was heated, and he tried. He tried getting them to conversate. He tried, get them to interact with the chat and like all kinds of other shit, and it was just dry, absolutely dry. I think there was a little bit more footage than that, and I think the reason it was cut off was because of the music. What always comes to mind is Sabrina Carpenter, just because of her face, or Ariana Grande. All right, hold up. But I think that there was more footage, but in total, all in all, it's like still 10 minutes, 10 minutes at max. That's it, and the rest of the stuff got cut because of probably copyright claim, shit like that. But yeah, no matter what, I felt like that was straight up just robbery. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Not even robbery, just a scam. He got scammed. That's what it seemed like. But anyway, that comment right there, Ariana. I know Ariana a freak. I, yes, 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 she could get it 1,000 times over. She could get it. I know she a freak. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We know that's the case. Yeah, let me leave that alone though. All right, so you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna check out Tinder here in Japan, and then we're gonna talk about actual dating in Japan. It's been interesting. It's been interesting. All right, let's see. Let me try and pull Tinder up on here real quick.
アドビ
Adobe, escape that. Pow. There it is. There it is. Hey, yo, what's good? Do it the same. Do it the same. See what you see. Give your number, and we'll move on from that. We're not gonna do this for too long, just to kind of give you just to see what there is out here. Let's see. Big thing. A lot of them, they love doing like photography and shit like that. Uh, like just off of that one picture, I don't know. I'm like six. Oh shit! All her pictures are blurry as hell. Can't really see. Uh, I don't know. There you go. There's a better one. King Brian 4. Was that for the first one or for this one? I think I'm moving. I'm moving too fast. I forget. Y'all are on a slight delay. Y'all are on a slight delay. Hmm. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go on this one. I'm gonna have to go. Uh, trying to get the best one possible. You know what? Five, not six. Yeah, run that. Uh oh. Why is this? Why is this picture blurred out? She blurred her own picture. Yo, that ain't good. Ain't nothing good about that. Yo, what the hell? Let's see. Okay. Uh, again, no picture at all. You either oh, we got a foreigner. There you go. What are y'all going with on that one? Yo, uh, this is so. I mean, just based off of that one, I would say 5. Sky, what's going on? How you doing? Just on this one right here, I'd say 5. Sky Love, 1939. What? No. I don't want Tinder on my home screen. I hardly ever want to be on here. Now, if look, this one right here seemed like that's some serious gonna get it, bro said 4 to the last one. This one right here seems like, I don't know. We were just talking about the Aiden Ross Playboy Cardi situation. Now we're looking at what it looks like as far as Tinder in Japan, and then I'm going to talk about dating in Japan and how it differs from the U.S. and probably other places. And then I'm going to end the stream because I have to get out today. I'm going to be out recording out in Roppongi. This one here, I don't know. At first, it looked like it might be a lot of filters, but nah. There's some filter usage here, but you know what? I'm gonna get 6.5, 7. Fine ass woman right there. You got your playlist. What time is it? Oh crap. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna have to do Tinder another day. Alright, listen. We're gonna go ahead and talk about this real quick because I don't have much time. Alright. Sorry about that. We could have stayed in there, but so I know a lot of you probably watch videos or like look up stuff and try and figure out what dating's like in places like Japan versus where you're from. And I'll say this, all right? So let's just go with America. In America, the simplest way to meet someone beyond doing the online dating is to go out. You go out somewhere, you're in a grocery store, you're at the library, if that still exists, a bookstore, if they still exist, out shopping, all right? Out shopping. You hit the mall. You go driving down the street. You might pull up at a convenience store. You might pull up to the gas pump. Meet a female. You go out to the bar. You go out have some dinner. Whatever the case may be, meet a female. You go out to a nightclub. Meet a female. If you have the ability to, you might go up, say what's up, have conversation, get to know each other. You could be walking down the street, lock eyes, hold up, hey, what's your name? Go from that point. There's a different etiquette to it when you're in different places, though. One of the craziest things about Japan that I don't think a lot of people realize is that when you're walking down the street, people really don't look at each other in the face. If they do, there's usually a reason behind it. But for the most part, everybody just is looking straight forward or got their head in their eyes on their phone, but still, knowing what's going on around them, and boom, you're moving to your destination, you get gone, that's it. And when it comes to foreigners, and it doesn't matter what kind of foreigner you are, a lot of time people won't, they'll try not to recognize you on some level. And I'll tell you, so while I was in Akihabara, I don't know if you guys got to watch that video yet on YouTube or not, but while I was in Akihabara, one of the things I noticed was that there were girls, they were out there doing like little photo shoots on the corner, some of them trying to get into the idol life, because that's a very real thing. It's a very real thing here. Or, trying to boost their IG pages, which everybody is trying to do out here from what it looks like, photography or like wannabe photographers and, IG models and everything else. It's a big thing for people out here. But one of the things I noticed, so as I'm walking down the street, there's girls there handing out flyers and everything else, and you'll find that in places like Akihabara as well as in Roppongi, where I'm going today. You'll see that a lot. But one of the girls specifically, it really got me because I caught her. I was probably a good 20 feet away from her, but she saw me and she stared at me, but then she took her eyes off of me, and then she kept looking back up as I'm walking towards her. So as I got maybe 2 feet away from her, I just looked over at her like, "Konnichiwa, o genki desu ka?" And then she just, I mean, the biggest fucking smile. Like, her face lit up. You know, had a quick conversation with her, and then just went about my business while I was there. And I saw that actually happen a couple different times. And, you know, it's a thing where I was used to in the States, where somebody, you notice somebody, or you recognize somebody, or just out of the pleasantries, you might give a head nod, you know, what's up, say what's up, something like that, and go about it. Here, I'm more so attuned to how people act and react out here because of the fact of, you know, having grown up here, everything else too. But one night, I decided, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going in. I see this girl. I was on my way to, where was I going? Oh, I was on my way to an izakaya. And we're crossing the street together, and we keep getting stuck at you know, the lights as we're crossing the streets. I look over for a second, and I noticed that she was staring at me, so I just said, fuck it. I'm just gonna go with it, go for it. Said hello to her, asked her how she was, you know, how her day had been, what's her name, gave her my name, and conversated for all of about a good 3 minutes. And in that 3 minutes, it was, all right, let's exchange information. Now, one of the things you'll learn out here is nobody really uses their phone. And what I mean by that is everybody buys data plans with no cellular service. If you do, it's more than likely for work, or, you know, maybe for family, shit like that. But everybody uses WhatsApp, Line, and then I forget the name of the other one. There's another service kind of like that, specifically here in Japan. And is Live another? I forget. There's like 4 or 5 different ones that I've been asked, do you have this? And I'm like, look, I'll use WhatsApp and I'll use Line. I'm fine with that. You know, whatever. So after that, we made plans to go out. The next girl I ended up meeting, I actually met her online. We talked for all of almost the entire day. And she was like, all right, what's next? I'm like, all right, you want to get out? Let's go have drinks. Cool. The other 2 girls, out and about. One of them was at an actual bar. The other one was out on the street again. You cannot, there's certain things that's very hard for me to take out of the repertoire. And one of those things is being able to meet a female out in the streets. Like, it's just impossible for me to see somebody that I think is fine and be like, whatever. I'll take the chance that I'm going to run into her again. Fuck that. No, like, we got to holler now. But anyway, so the first date, we went out, just had drinks. Met up. You know, we met in between where we both live. So she took, actually, she got off work that night, and she was like 30 minutes away from where she wanted to meet, and I was 30 minutes away from where she wanted to meet. So we met there. We sat down, had drinks, chilled, conversate. Good conversation, too. Good conversation. And at the end of it, the bill is coming over. The waitress was about to hand her the bill, and I went and I reached for it, and she's going for her purse, and I'm like, no. And she goes, no, please let me, I should pay half too. And I'm just like, the fact that she asked that, I was like, really? No, on me. We're good. After that, she messages me, calls me up, and she's just like, that was really interesting because no one ever really does that. And I'm just like, well, that's just the way I felt about things. Like it was a good time for both of us, yada yada. And I hope I didn't insult you or disrespect you in any way. And she goes, no. But it's like a lot of times on the first date, or especially if you're just really getting to know somebody in the beginning, the girls may want to like pay, whatever. And she's like, so when are we going to see each other again? And that's who I'm going to be seeing tonight. Anyway, so the next one, oh God, I don't even know how I'm going to tell this. I'm going to have to use some code, and I hope that y'all get it. All right. So we go out and we meet up. Drinks, dinner. The way dinner works a lot of times, like you'll be at a restaurant and it almost has a feeling of like a tapas sort of situation. You'll order a couple of things, and then of course, like during the conversation, you go back and order a couple more things, and so on and so forth. Just builds up. But anyway, so the end of this one, the girl tries to go for her fucking purse again. And I'm like, what the really? Like, no. Got it. There's no tipping here either. That's the other thing. I had to become accustomed to that because the first day I got into a cab and almost tipped him. And I forgot. I mean, after so many years of doing that, it's hard to like just pull yourself immediately out of it. But yeah, at the restaurant, I'm going to pay, and then she stops. As I'm putting the money down, she stops and puts a part of the bill down as well. And I look at her, she goes, no, says essentially, my pleasure. And I'm like, all right. So we leave. And she asks, how far away from here are you? And I'm like, 45 minutes. What train do we have to take? This I didn't expect. Like, fuck it. All right. So we hop on the train, get back, and we walk the rest of the way. Now, another thing that you will not commonly see in Japan is PDAs, public displays of affection, by any means. Now, I've seen a couple of them. They've been funny. Like, old man had his finger up his girl's ass. I'm like, I'm not even playing. He didn't just grab the cheeks. He stuck up in there. She, like, jumped. I was like, what the yo, for real. But anyway, so, except, like, holding hands and shit like that, you will see that. So we got, like, holding hands. We walk back. Get in, kissing, everything else, the touching. Next thing she's like, I want to take a shower. Cool. This is a normal thing in Japan. Most people take showers at night instead of in the day, like in America. Me, I'm prone to like I'll take one in the morning and one at night. But as she's going in there, reaches out, grabs me, and she goes, "You coming in too?" Fuck it. Now this is what really got me about this whole thing. While taking the shower, it's the normal type of shit that's going on. But then she got down and starts like, am I Jesus right now? Is she washing my feet like this? Like, what is happening? So, of course, your boy's sitting here on solid and just hits her at the top of the head. I think y'all know what I'm getting at that. But then, like, it's like, fuck it. Yo, listen, all I'm going to say is this. From that point on, it was a whole lot of shit that was happening for the next, like, it was, seriously, not even bullshit. It was like an hour and a half. And, like, we both just, like, chilled out. Chopped it up for a minute, passed out, woke up in the morning. She didn't have to work that next day, and then just went about our business, talked again, and I will see her again at some point in time this weekend. It's already been planned because people like to plan these things out. The next day kind of went exactly the fucking same, and the last one was one of those situations where it was cool, it was chill. I got the feeling myself personally, no matter how much we were, interacting, everything else, wasn't the toes. It wasn't the toes, bro. It wasn't the toes. Yeah. But anyway, but the next day I got this, like, it was cool, but it was almost as if she to me, to me, it seemed like she was after something. And I was just like, eh, ah. We had good conversation, everything else, but you just know when something's off with a person. You know, when you know it, you know it. And it doesn't matter where you are. You just fucking know. So anyway, on that one, like she went to pay part of the bill, but I paid 90% of the fucking bill, and she just paid like she just paid like the other little bit of it, and I don't know why, but that one to me felt more okay for me to allow her to do so, only because of the fact that that was kind of the date that everyone else kind of told me about, where you were going to meet someone. And here's the crazier part about it too, is like not every one of these girls, like they didn't want to just go out to have dinner or whatever, or go and like spend a bunch of money on stuff. It was like, let's meet for coffee, let's meet for a beer. Women out here, all women out here love beer, and I can understand it. Beer is good here. Like beer is fucking fantastic. And then of course, like drinking a little bit of sake, and then they find out I like tequila, and they're like, I've never tried that. And I'm like, you might want to be careful. But yeah, that date was kind of that whole situation of getting the feeling for someone. Even though I talked to her for a minute, it was like that in person, that second in person sort of interaction was just like, nah. And it is what it is. We talked the next day, we still talk here and there or whatever, but it's not one of those things where I'm just like actively like, hey, you know what? Let's get out again, whatever. But anyway, so to kind of break some shit down for you, is something that a couple of the girls told me too, and it was funny because originally they looked, when they saw me like look at them, they both had the same reaction, and that immediate reaction for them was, is something wrong with my face? I was like, really? So a lot of times here in Japan, if you stare at someone in the face, they are thinking there's something wrong with them. I've had people stare at me, and I understood the reason why. Once was because like the dude, like he was so afraid to fucking ask me. He came, he was like, bro, are you a YouTuber or like something like that, whatever? And I'm just like, yeah, but I also do photography. Right now I'm not recording. I'm just out doing photography. Like I am a photographer. It's part of what I do in business and everything else. And then girls, they all, every girl, they're like, are your eyelashes real? I'm like, yes, yes, they are. Do dudes out here get like fake eyelashes and shit? Another one was like, your eyebrows, they're so perfect and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, they'll look and they'll find these features. And then, of course, a lot of them will look at me. And then once I speak Japanese, they will always say, which one of your parents were Japanese? Because you can see it in your face, whatever. I'm like, okay, I get that. I get that. Fine. But for the most part, people just don't stare at each other. But when it comes to the women, they immediately get, they feel like there's something wrong with them. And I asked them, I said, so in a place where some of the most beautiful people walk around, okay? I mean, I've met, just being here in this short span of time that I've been here now, models, CEOs, women in high positions, low positions in business, some bad. And they're like, yeah, people don't usually stop and talk to us out on the streets. The conversations you will have while drinking, and it doesn't matter if the people know you or not. You could, in the izakaya that I was in the other night, that whole place was popping. We were all just conversating about everything because everybody felt so much more comfortable while they were drinking. But the girls told me, they were like, yeah, when they get looked at, they get very self-conscious and they think something's wrong with them. And I'm like, so in a place where some of the most beautiful people are walking around, people who maintain themselves quite amazingly, your first instinct is to go to there's something wrong with me versus I look good. That is a drastic flip from living in America. It's a huge flip. The girls feel like, or the women feel like, on the first dates that they should, well, even in the getting to know you stage or even the first date, they feel like they should have some means of, oh my God, I got to make a phone call in a little bit. But they should actually put forth at least an effort to try and pay the bill, which is unnecessary, but it's interesting to see. And at the same time, they want to cater to you in a way that you may have never been catered to in your life. It's a very interesting thing. But to know that so many people are so disconnected here is insane. Like, they are extremely disconnected from one another in personal senses because of the way that their days move, the way that their lives is, because of the culture in and of itself. And that's perfectly fine, because you end up finding people you connect with in different ways. So work is a big thing. School is a big thing for them as well. If you're going to school, of course, that's how you're going to meet most of your friends. That's how you're going to meet possibly a significant other. If you're working, of course, you're going to meet most of your friends. It shows how much confidence matters. Yeah, you're going to meet most of your friends. You're going to meet most of the people that you end up dating in a work scenario as well. And that's the funny thing that you say that, is that it shows how much confidence matters. Well, confidence, for them, they have confidence in things like that, but certain things are just rude that may not have been considered rude somewhere else. And then it is a matter of, self-visualization is another thing there. So maybe a little bit of a confidence issue. But it's not like that once you actually talk to them. But then, of course, it does play a thing on my confidence in the manner of still being able to approach someone in that manner. But it's not like I'm just doing it to anyone and everyone, and then I approach it in such a manner to where you can't feel like I'm trying to disrespect you in any way at all as well. I think that's the bigger part of it. And when I do, and again, it's that ability to speak the language as well that really, it's like, oh shit. Oh, and I'm going to say this. Now, I haven't done anything with this person. Not done anything with this woman. That's why I'm not giving any names, no nada. There's one that wants to go out with me. She is married. And I'm like, what? I mean, that's something that just doesn't change anywhere you go in the world. It's going to happen. Infidelity is infidelity. But I'm like, what? And then she broke it down as to why this was the case and so on and so forth. And I'm like, that is, okay, all right. But will I do anything? Probably not. I don't like being that person. There's very few and far between scenarios where I will mess with a girl who is dating someone or married. And usually it's a no. But anyway, so yeah, in 4 days, I went out on 4 dates. And tonight I'm going out on another one with the very first girl that I went out on a date with. And I have plans for another one this weekend. And I'll say that it is a different experience. It's not as complicated as so many people make it out to be when they talk about it online or when they talk about it, in their articles or blogs or whatever the case may be. It's really not. It's a matter of you simply knowing and learning your place. And hey, yo, don't call me that. Don't call me that, because I do shit. I didn't do nada. But it's you finding your place and your comfort where you're at, having the confidence to still do the things you would normally do, and knowing that there's a time, place, and setting for those things as well. And I can tell you, like, this is one of the reasons why alcohol does play such a prevalent role in this society, is that it allows people to open up and be themselves. And there's no consequences behind it, unless you're going to fuck off your next day because of it. But there's no consequences in the things that you do here when you drink. You can talk to anyone you want to at that point. Ask questions that you normally may not ask. Say things that you normally won't say. But it's supposed to be a thing where you are amongst, if not friends, at least people who understand. So yeah, that has been my experience, and you guys can ask me any questions you want to. Feel free to leave it in the comments, because this is going to go up on YouTube as its own video. Feel free to ask what you want to, and I'll be straight up honest about it. I always am. I've always been like that with you all, and I appreciate every one of you all for coming on, hanging out, chilling, chatting today. But yeah, it's 10 minutes before the time that I need to walk out of here and go and get this day started. It is 50 degrees outside. Feels like it's fucking 60 something. It's beautiful. The sun is shining bright as hell. I'm going to adult Disneyland, and I'm probably going to meet another 2 females while I'm out there. Let's just keep it a stack. Because, yeah, that place, I just can't get caught up in a whole bunch of other shit out there. Roppongi can be a mess. It can be a mess, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun. But hey, everybody, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for chatting. Everything. I hate to say it, but I think you guys know what time it is. Yeah. It's been good. It's been fun. It's been great. I'm Michelle Bullet. Time for me to go ahead and head out the door. So on that note, I'm out. Peace. Give y'all some music on the outro. Huh. It doesn't want to play. You may not get nothing at all. Let's see. Where's it at? Oh, that's why. Stupid me.